We rolling? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hi, my name is David Settings, and I, along with my brother Patrick Settings, we are the Succ archive team. And as Succ archivists, the long and short of it is we are in charge of backing up the digital files onto physical media, storing the physical media in our space in the lower levels of the Jesse P. Lemon's large library in the center of town. But I digress. Anyway, this week, we weren't even expecting to see anything when we opened up the F drive. But lo and behold, we were confronted with an episode featuring just Kim and Willow. And the funny thing is, they haven't been seen since. So what you're about to listen to might be the final recordings of Kimberly Bertrand and Willow Washburn. So without further ado, may I present to you the Succ.
Oh boy! So what happened to everyone? Well, I leave you in charge of the gang, and then I come back and there's no one around.
Chief, I gotta tell you, these rascals, they get up to, you might not think it, but they really get up to some hijinks.
That sounds like loose cannon talk to me.
Yeah, well, last I saw
Sergeant Willow of the Succ BI. I don't know.
That's what we call it.
That's right. Okay. I feel like, maybe there's some stuff we should get out of the way. I haven't been here for a while, so I'm gonna let you go first. How have you been, Willow? How's life been treating you?
I've been okay. I've been getting through it. I thought I was gonna get drafted into Ukraine, and then I was told right. In a post on the internet that you actually can't. That's not gonna happen.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then I found out that you're supposed to the guy from Ukraine because he used to be on TV and now he's cool and he's like a war guy.
He is a cool war guy from what I understand.
Yeah.
And I understand very little. And from what I know, he seems like both a man who's on television. All right, again, stop me if I'm wrong. He's cool, and in addition, he is a warlike man engaging in warlike activities. Yeah. Is that correct?
He's right there, I believe, on the front lines.
Absolutely.
And good on you. That's like a good war guy thing to do, I think.
I think so. I typically hear the words war and front lines used frequently in the same cluster of sentences. So as far as I understand, they are related.
Yeah. And that's my understanding too. We really don't know anything, and that's okay. But yeah, ever since
the deep questions here.
Yeah. But the things really started to take a turn when it turned out you can get drafted. That's where Phil went.
So that's a twist. All right, because previously we had been told by you seconds ago that you can't get drafted into Ukraine. But now you're telling me Phil has gone off to fight the Red Menace? Is that correct?
That's right. That's correct. He is going to beat off the
He's going to beat off?
He's going to beat off the next cold
Phil is in Ukraine beating off Russians?
No, yes. Cold men, which is what we call the Russians, I think now.
That's a good way to warm me up. It gets the friction generates heat.
Yeah, that's what they say. The best way to kill a snowman is to beat him off mercilessly.
I agree.
So that's where he is.
Godspeed, Phil.
We've all been pretty broken up about that, and I guess that has led to but long story short, we have our own show now.
It's just us, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it was the fall. It's kind of like a Deer Hunter kind of a thing. Like, what happens afterwards?
Yeah, sure. This is like the Smashing Pumpkins after Billy Corgan got all egocentric and fired everyone except the drummer, and then later the drummer. So what we have to figure out is which one of us is Billy Corgan and which one of us is unnamed Smashing Pumpkins drummer. We'll see over the course of this episode who stands out as the Corgan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've been up to a lot of things, nothing nefarious necessarily, just normal everyday kind of stuff. You might notice I sound probably a little under the weather. I'm not feeling great. I'm not feeling very good. There's some lifestyle changes I've decided to make. I quit hot dogs. You'll be interested to know.
Incredible.
Yeah, I'm no longer, because I'm on like a weight loss journey. So it's with hot dog, it's the bun. I can't do the bun anymore. So I'm on to straight wieners now. So I'm going from hot dogs to wieners, and it's definitely like a transition period for me. I think my body is rejecting it pretty hard. I think
because it's pure. It's only used to so much, like what, 33%.
It's like 33% wiener. The rest is all bun.
Yeah.
And evidently I derived the majority of my nutrients from those buns, because the minute I cut them out, I started getting very weak.
It's the refined flour,
It kind of,
what do you think it's refined with?
Me going.
Yeah.
I assume it's refined, with something that keeps the body going.
Yeah. Fortified is what I meant, but sorry.
Well, fortified, refined. I mean, at the end of the day, we're talking about hot dog buns. So yeah, I'm closing the bun on that chapter of my life, moving on from hot dogs to wieners.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I really wanted to wait until Rose was on the show to drop this hot goss on you, but Rose is not on the show. I'm on the show. You're on the show. So
we're
fuck
here.
it. I think you and me need to have a back and forth about this. And I recently learned some information.
Sure.
About a famous celebrity. He's a singer, a hip hop man.
Okay.
And I don't want to say who it is.
Or what they said.
No, it's kind of like the way that I got this info. It's kind of sensitive, and I don't want to put anyone's job in jeopardy, because if it got out that this information was known, and I mean, there's only one person they could trace it back to. So I can't tell you who it's about.
Sure.
But his name rhymes with Bonye Best. So just keep that in mind. See if you can unpack the riddle.
I think I can see where you're going with this.
So basically, I know for a fact, indisputable, unassailable, and it drives me crazy because I can't tell you how I know this, but I know that Mr. Bonye eats M&Ms in an extraordinary manner that no one else on this, I dare say, in this whole wide universe, eats M&Ms.
Really? I mean, come on, it can't be that weird,
I'm getting emotional thinking about it. It's
them in so many different ways. That's part of the ad campaign, right?
Well, I've never heard of anyone enjoying an M&M like this. So here's how he does it.
Okay.
He takes the M&M out of the bag, and then he sucks it, and sucks it and suckles it.
Sure.
But not until the candy coating melts. Just until the candy coating turns white. And then he puts it back in the bag. And then he moves on to the next M&M, drains it of color, puts it back in the bag. He's literally siphoning the dye off of each M&M. And I swear, I mean, I know I'm a very silly person, but I actually do know this. This is actual information. I wish I didn't even set it up in a comical way, because this is real. And I have no one will ever believe me about this. That's what's horrible.
I all I can see now is I can see this close up, whoever this is, like doing, and just the sound they make as they, go back into the bag, and, and then just does he toss them, or does he just like respectfully,
Well, okay, so unfortunately I don't have
here just for the Foley work.
Oh yeah, that's good. Put those up to the mic. We'll do a little. I'll do the sucking. You do the rifling through the bag.
Sure. Okay.
All right. Man, I should have known. I mean, we knew the show was going to be weird with just the two of us on it.
I think we're going to find a new dynamic every 5 or 10 minutes, and that'll be.
I think so. There's no one to break character for us whenever we're going off on stuff.
It's the Kim and Willow podcast pilot project.
The Kim and Willow show. Oh wait, we should talk about theme music.
Of course.
We're going to have our own show. So I'm thinking something like a little like I don't know, maybe a little Village People kind of flair to it,
Sure.
Like a little YMCA kind of thing.
No, of course.
Kim and Willow, they're fun to listen to. The Kim Willow show. Oh,
that's
Kim
good.
Kim is a girl. She has and Willow's her friend. They're podcasting until the end. That's a little draft. Oh! You're strapped. You have guitar.
I have this bass plugged. Can you hear it?
I can hear it very well. I hope the audience at home can hear it.
That's bizarre.
Oh, that sounds nice. Ooh, that gives me almost like a kind of jazzy, smoky feel to it, right? Are you sick of the same old podcast bullshit that's all about dead people and people who murdered other people and I don't know, real estate? Do you hate podcast? Do you want to listen to a good? Do you want to listen to a good show? I'm vibing with this.
Well, you've got. we'll tighten the timing up.
I mean, just a little. I mean, very minimal. I like it raw. You know what I mean? I like it very real, very happening now, very in the moment.
I think my favorite podcasts are the ones where you can tell that they don't respect you or your time.
Those are my favorite as well. That's why I was so excited to join onto this show. I mean, I know we have absolutely no respect for anyone's time.
Right. And that's great. And I think as our one iTunes review still says, that I don't respect any of these people. We live by that. Yeah,
it's kind of exactly what we want to hear. And if everyone listening right now could leave us the exact same review, don't change a word, just, dozens of the same review, I think that would look really good and very legit.
Yeah, see if you can copy and paste. I'm not sure if that's possible, but you can certainly try. If it doesn't work, whatever. You wasted some of your time.
You wasted some time, but that's kind of the whole point of what we're doing here. So, go waste your time. All right. So, I mean, I think we should talk about something, right? We should talk about something, not just abstracts, not just bullshit. Let's get into the nitty gritty.
Sure.
Right.
The dust and all the what's under the coats.
Let's get under them coats. I want to see under them coats. Now, what do you think the red coats had under them coats? during the American Revolution.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's a little too soon, but
well, I mean, look, I think enough time has passed, all right, and the families of those dead British soldiers and they've lightened up a little bit since 1776. So I'm just wondering who had the hotter bods, the Americans or the British?
I mean, it had to be equal on both sides, right? I mean, that's how things are.
A very centrist answer. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
it's not a very pro-Trump answer, to be honest. I gotta
tell you, I've never really liked playing sides, and I don't even like to really sort of come down on either side with past events either. Sorry, it's just...
Well, so you're not going to commit to... All right. Let's do something less controversial. How about... How about let's think about other historical wars and who was sexier? Okay, let's think about.
So the least controversial war, I think. What was that?
I'd say Vietnam, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
everybody comes down pretty. Yeah.
Everyone comes.
Yeah, cut and dry.
In there, very cut and dry.
Absolutely.
Clear bad guy and good guy. It's a good war. So we're talking. All right. So the Viet Cong, hot or not?
Absolutely one of those.
I'd say hot.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I would say that I respect that.
I'd say they're very sexy.
You have an opinion on it, and I also have an opinion. So it's one of those options.
I want to hear your opinion, and I want to hear that opinion expressed and fleshed out.
So this is a teaser. This is a teaser for the next episode, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of the episode, you pose a question. It's a great question, and then I sort of just hem and haw a little bit, and then we say we'll be right back. But,
and then next, because everyone knows that it's that plant payoff thing they're doing. Mm-hmm. This is gonna go somewhere. They wouldn't spend so much time on something irrelevant unless it showed its relevancy later,
right,
in the story.
Fucking Chekhov's question about whether whether Vietnamese the Viet Cong were sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's puzzled a lot of philosophers. Carl Sagan, famously.
Yeah, no, he really expounded on it, and I remember that fondly. From my childhood. I used to watch a lot of like my dad had those tapes,
Yeah, the Carl Sagan tapes.
Yeah, the Carl Sagan tapes, like the 6 random hours of like overnight sort of programming, and then like a couple hours of just like the flag blowing or whatever.
Yeah.
So I used to watch those tapes. Yeah,
good shit. Yeah, I used to watch those too. It's amazing how media will shape a young mind, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And like we both came out extremely...
I think we both came out very intelligible. We come across as two people who can hold a conversation.
Yeah, and that's that. Could that be a title for this? For
two people who can hold a conversation. I think actually that about sums up everything like that people like about podcasts, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Two people who can hold a conversation. Now that's a title that cuts out all the bullshit.
Yeah, it's right. It's right to the nitty, to the gritty, underneath the coats.
We got the nitty and the gritty underneath them coats.
Absolutely.
Two people who can talk about. Two people who can have a conversation. The show.
This is a true crime. I think we are going to have to veer into true crime territory.
We're going to do some true crime?
Yeah.
I could do a little true crime. What do you got?
So, today I have brought for you the case of the...
Oh my God, I'm so fucking riveted. I just want to stop you right there and say, I cannot wait for what you're going to say next. Go ahead. We're all listening.
The case. We'll be right back. Wow. That's a good thing. You can really take advantage of these commercial breaks.
Are we on commercial right now?
Yeah, I think
fucking God.
Yeah, I think the producer just got up. We should probably interact with the producer more.
What's his name again? Samuel or something? Do you want an Eminem?
Oh sure, no, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, here, I take it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Shit, mine are all. There's a goddamn yellow one left in here.
Oh, the yellow one tastes the best.
Yeah, let's tell Josh. Wait, what'd you say his name was?
I think his name was Josh.
Hey.
Joshua. Is it Joshua?
Josh.
I know he's from like Germany or something. Joshua.
Yeah, I think, or maybe like Josh.
Josh.
Oh, here he comes.
Hey.
Okay. Can you get us another? Where the fuck is he going? He wasn't even coming. The thing was like I thought he was coming to.
Well, what is he doing? What is his job if he's not Joshua?
Maybe is there a chance that that's just some guy?
I don't know. I see that guy like every time that we record though. I thought he was like a producer or.
Yeah, I did, and no one ever really explained to me what was going on with that. So I'm weird. I always thought he'd like introduce himself.
No, he's not coming back.
Josh. Oh fuck. Well,
I mean, this is the first time we've acknowledged. I want listeners to know every time that we've done a show that guy has been there, and I think all of us kind of just assumed he was involved in the production in some way, in some capacity.
I'm assuming everybody assumed that. It's weird that we never talk about it.
We never did address it. No, I mean he's a very unassuming man, so we just kind of, let it. I mean, he wears like business slacks.
Right. Yeah, but like in a cool, like in a I don't care kind of like it's
It's kind of like he's got like a little over the shoulder like jacket thing going on, like a little power suit kind of guy, but like with a little
absolutely.
Little flair.
Like he almost looks like he could wear a Kangol and like it would be fine. Like you would go, of course he can do it, like that. Huh. I don't know. I always just assumed he was a producer. So anyway, we should probably get back to the self-aware thing where we were like bombing the podcast because no one else is here.
Where we're doing. You want to go back to that?
Yeah, we should. Do
okay. Well, I think we should like just keep this whole like diversion with this guy in mind, and maybe bring him back at the end, just like a little like hey ha ha, like we had a plan for it the whole time kind of thing. Like again, we're planting, for payoff later.
Absolutely,
We'll think of something funny to make it worth it, but when he comes back, it'll be fine.
Be fine. We've already got it. That's the thing.
I know.
Hey, we're back.
Hi guys.
And
we're rocking in the free world here on the Willow and Kim show. 24-hour coverage of the war in Ukraine. We
have eyes on the scene.
Fans up in here. So,
pump your brakes like you don't have a car, what I mean?
Now, what do you think? Let's say, it's Zelensky, the president.
Sure.
Okay. He's in a room, naked.
Yeah.
Okay. Vladimir Putin, also naked. All right.
Okay.
Now, if you had to decide this war on best bod, who takes the cake?
Man, have you seen the fucking wingspan on Putin? I mean,
I actually haven't.
It gives you a lot to think about. It's like, it's like some sort of like a desert bird, like a triumphant one.
I do like triumphant birds.
Yeah, he's like a with his shirt off, I think, just sort of basking in the
I gotta say, I've rarely seen a bird that did not look triumphant in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, even the dumb, silly looking little ones.
Even the silly ones, I mean, they have a certain air about them. Well, air, I mean, they fly in the air.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I think I'm onto something there.
Right, because
I won't elaborate any further on it, but I'm onto something. So, yeah, I'll agree with that for the most part. Now, Willow, do we have any? I don't know. Do we have any news? Like, don't we usually do news on this show? Or did we get rid of that?
I've been gone a long
time, Willow. I don't know how the show works anymore.
That's the thing. The format has changed quite a bit. I've taken over. If you believe it, I've taken over quite a lead role.
Well, no, I can see that, and you're a natural leader.
Thank you very much. And but of course I defer to you. Because
thank you. I defer to you.
Oh, okay. But if I must insist.
Well, I insist on my deferment ultimately overriding your deferment.
Deferring.
Mm-hmm. But no.
Takes courage.
Yeah, okay.
And as a real courageous person, I would like to just defer to someone who I think also has courage. Also plenty of courage.
I suppose it takes courage to admit when you're wrong. And I was wrong. And I accept your deferment, thereby securing me as the most courageous one, who has also attempted deferment, but was repelled at the borders of your deferment.
So
makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've gotten through the deferment segment of the program, which always takes a lot of work.
I know. I'm so glad. I mean, and look at us. When we first started, you know how hard deferment was to get past. I mean, we'd run through 7-8 different takes of it, and now we just breeze right by. At least speaks to our level of experience as podcasters now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's really beautiful. Like, because we've gotten it down. It's a really efficient show. It's a really efficient show. What do we got?
By the numbers. 1. Check it off.
We got 2. We got that many people on the show.
That is.
What's more efficient than that? 1? No, because one person still needs someone else. To give them the.
1 is the loneliest number. And 2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number 1, which is a lot to think about. But let's just, for now, not to complicate things, say 1 is the loneliest number.
Sure.
And therefore, we do need 2 on the show. Now, I want to go ahead and turn this over to the listener and get the listener feedback here. Is this engaging for you guys?
Call in.
Are you having a good time? You can answer out loud. We can hear you. Wherever you're listening, just shout it out. Shout it out from the heavens, from the rooftops if you have to.
Use amplification. Get on your on your little PA system.
We'll hear it.
I hear it right now. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I can hear it too.
They hate it, and I love that.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good feedback.
Yeah, this is our So
we're doing great. We've established that. We're killing it this episode. Now I don't have access to the show notes. I mean, I think I do. I'm just because I have to tab over and type in some things. I didn't really want to do that, but now I'm pulling it up. Let's see. What is it? 316. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Sunshine Protection Act.
Oh yeah, the SPA. Okay.
To make daylight savings time permanent, passes the Senate, which seems like a really important thing to be dealing with at this moment, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, here's my thing. They want to make daylight savings time permanent, but I like the other kind. I like the other kind where there's more time. You know the one?
Sure.
The one that's not daylight savings time. I want that one permanent.
Right. Daylight spending time.
I want daylight spending time permanent.
Yeah.
I like that extra hour. Now, I see one note here that says humans are idiots who naturally walk in circles. Do either of us know what that's about?
No. I think it's universally true, though, right?
I would. Well, yeah.
I mean,
I would say so.
Look at us. We're trying to, set things up. So
we've been talking in circles for 29 minutes, just over and over again.
That's right, exactly. Maybe. Oh, that's it. It's a typo. Humans are idiots who naturally talk in circles.
Talk in circle. Oh, okay. So see, the T and the W are just like 1, 2, 3 keys away, so it's easy to make that mistake.
I am always mixing up my T's and my W's when I'm wiping. When I'm wiping.
When you're as your co-host, it's my job to yes and whatever you just said. So yeah. And I also mix up my T's and my W's when I'm doing maintenance on the beehole. So that's good.
It is. Yeah, it's great. It's great that we've got that out there. I only wish everybody else were here to, to tay in. To tay in on that.
Well, now I'm feeling a little put out.
Well, that's not.
Do you wish everyone else was here?
No,
and not me.
No, not at all. No, in the under the let's talk about it over the next break.
The next break. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I love these guys so much. I just want to see what they think about when they're typing and they're wiping and they're
when they're typing and wiping.
Right? The old
typing and wiping. I like, maybe that's the title. Typing and wiping with Kim and Willow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kim and Willow's type and wipe.
We could open that up on the side of just attach it to a Cracker Barrel. I think it would work. I think
actually
well.
that would actually probably be successful. We could try it. Why not?
Don't forget to stop by the type and wipe.
The type and wipe. So
We'll be right back.
All right, man, we're dying out there. We got to come up with something. What the fuck do we do? I don't know what the fuck to talk about.
I don't know. I think that what we're doing right now, it's breaking boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
It is shifting the direction forward. It's moving forward. It's truly a progressive.
Are we a progressive podcast?
I like to think that if this podcast were voting, in the primaries, the last ones, this podcast would have voted for Elizabeth Warren. I'm going to stand by that.
Oh, yeah. I think it goes without saying we're all Warren heads here.
Yeah, absolutely. No war, but, no war.
No war.
Ren.
No war, but no, hashtag no war, but Ren. War.
Exactly. And then Renoir. So we can just keep doing stuff like that, and so, I think it's working out really well.
You really think so? Okay.
People love this shit. They love when their time gets wasted. I said that on the show, but it's true. Behind every joke, there's truth.
I'm starting to feel like maybe my whole presence is too much for a 2-on-2 thing. You know what I mean? Am I just is it too much? With the voice and everything, I feel like people are just going to tune it off.
I don't think anyone.
Listen to this.
I don't think anyone would ever want to turn this off, and if they did, they can, stop being a patron of the show.
Yeah, I think they should just unsubscribe if they really hate it that much.
You know, if they hate it, like that's what we could even say that, like in the show, we could be like, if you know, if
hey, yeah,
if
well,
you,
it'll be like a sarcasm thing where we'll be on there and be like, if you hate what's happening, then just unsubscribe because you're a fucking genocider. You're an idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
absolutely. You're an
off
apologist.
Patreon. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's not a Patreon. It's a whatever it's called. You know, and that's
man,
like
fuck the man. You know what I'm saying? And like rock and roll, die young, leave a pretty corpse.
Yeah. Forever 21.
Exactly. I'm talking about Pac's son. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, it's a you want to talk about Banana Republics.
I want to get in there and I want to Spencer some gifts. You know what I'm saying? I want to get up in there. Yeah. Hollister. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So now in the inception of this, I think we've entered a show within the break to the show.
I think we have as well. Yeah.
That's murky territory, but I like it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
This is several layers deep at this point. I don't know if we're going to be able to find our way out by the end of this.
Yeah, we're in like the Benthic Zone of this podcast right now.
Basically, like the last 50 seconds of this podcast, I expect it's going to be you and me trying to swim our way through every single layer of ironic detachment that we've created throughout this thing. Swimming through all the zones, straight past Joshua, whatever. And I mean, I expect it'll be, we'll barely make it out. It'll be thrilling if anyone understands what's happening.
Yeah. Absolutely thrilling. A testament. People will call it a testament.
Now,
that's for them to decide.
Let's talk. Sure. Let's go back on the air and talk about this because I got some things to say about testaments now. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here. We are
Willow, Kim and Willow, Willow again,
and Kim. Yep. So I was just thinking, Willow, about testaments, right? Like, there's two of them. There's an old one. There's a new one. That's just like us. There's an Old Testament. There's a New Testament. So let's figure it out. Which one of us is the Old Testament and which one of us is the New Testament, a.k.a. the good one with Jesus that everyone likes. So,
well, I gotta say, I've been around the sun a few times. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you're thinking good candidate for Old Testament.
That's what I'm thinking.
How do you feel about sacrificing newborns?
You know, the thing about it is it's complex. You know, whether it's symbolic or it's literal, you know, everybody has a reason to do what they're doing when they're doing it. You know, whether it's sacrificing a newborn.
That's valid.
Or, you know, taking off, you know, the fatigues of a tired Viet Cong soldier.
Now, let me ask you something.
Sure.
Your Old Testament. What's your favorite way to build a temple? I know you're dying to tell me because that's like, I mean, that's like all Old Testament, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You love some temple building.
I love some blocks. Yeah, I'm not going to say what shape they are.
Oh, you're going to keep it a mystery.
Yeah. But you can move them if you really try.
Now, is this temple, is it a permanent fixture, or when you say they can move them, they can rearrange it on the fly, kind of depending on the temple's needs? So like basically you're envisioning a large structure with nothing pinned down, nothing solid, nothing nailed, no foundations, just constructed out of blocks.
Just heavy blocks. All up and down, you know, and whichever, like, that's sort of like whatever gradient, you know.
Interesting. Are you worried about like the human factor there? Like someone removes a block at the wrong time, crushes everyone at the ceremony or whatever?
You know, that's a great question.
It is, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
and that's the thing is I like to ask questions, as
ask me some questions. Yeah, I've been doing all the asking. Now you ask me. It's your turn.
Well, what do you feel about the Peacemakers?
The Peacemakers?
What's your opinion of the Peacemakers?
Now, I'm inclined to like it, having heard nothing of it before. But from my understanding, people who seek to create peace are usually doing some sort of service in the name of humanity. So, I don't know, elaborate. What are peacemakers?
I always thought they were like people who were like smaking with P. I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I like peacemakers. I think, I don't know, my grandpa has a peacemaker in his heart or something that keeps his ticker going. So I don't know how exactly it works. It's a little man in there, just keeping it, massaging it, whatever, keeping it pumping. So sure. Yeah, I'm inclined to like it.
Okay, yeah. So I think it's good when people's hearts can keep working. That's a good way to come down on things. What are your feelings regarding like the transmigration of whatever does that?
I think trans should stay where they came from.
So anyway,
I think we have enough of them.
So everybody jump on twins.
We're not even going to be able to say words right by the end of this fucking thing.
It's great. Yeah, it's so many levels of I don't know. I'm feeling pretty earnest at this point.
I think we're back to earnest. Shit, did we get back to earnest?
We didn't even
we didn't have to do the whole thing where we're like running through all the layers of irony. Remember I said we would do that. We didn't do it.
But what if we wake up and we're still swimming through the layers of irony? We passed out because we were so tired.
Here's an idea. Let's go to sleep right now. We'll wake up in the layers of irony.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
That's what I do every morning. I cough. I'm awake. Having spent the night asleep, we're now awake.
Well, so what I think is that when you have a newborn, so say like the God wants you to kill your first son, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, like what do you do in that situation?
You get out there and you fucking do it.
You think you should do?
You do it because you respect God. You respect him enough not to even say his name. And
what is his name?
Jesus Christ! I can't believe we're back here.
No. You're getting awfully close to breaking his own rule. You're getting awfully close to breaking God's sacred laws, which is never to take his son's name in vain. Now, as we know, God's son is named Jesus, but God has its own name in the Bible. Kent. Don't remember where I read that. I just know it's in there. I'm not supposed to say it too much.
Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. Apparently, it's like not a cool name or whatever. So it's just like it's
right. Of course, keep it a secret.
Yeah, it's just he doesn't want anyone to know. I mean, you can't really. Watch out! Kent is gonna smite me. It doesn't really work. So it's the whole God thing. Yes, that's why. But
all right. Well, that explains it,
I mean, yeah, I think we're shedding light on that.
That's great. So, we went from a true crime podcast originally, I believe that's how we started this out. And we had every intention of doing a true crime podcast. And we ended up at sober theology discussion.
Very sober discussion of theology. Mm-hmm. And
and now,
what do we do? Joshua, what is his name? Josh.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's giving me the 5, like one of these.
It's a 5.
Does he mean?
Is he offering you a high five, or is he offering you?
I think he's saying we have 5 minutes left.
5 minutes of the show. 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah, and I think he thinks that that's like not enough for us. But the thing is,
I mean, all right. Let's just power. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna power through this 5 minutes. We're gonna go wherever it takes us, no matter how bizarre, no matter how irrelevant, no matter how annoying it is to the listener. We're gonna go there.
And then we can do at least 2 minutes of credits,
Yeah, 2 minutes of credits, and then we wrap the thing up, put a bow on it, send it to Mikhail in the editing room, and get an episode shout out for these losers.
Oh wait, are we in break, Josh? He still says
Joshua.
Oh, he just added one.
He added. Wait, the time's going up. That's not how it traditionally works.
No. Okay, he put it back down. I think it was just like just a threat.
No, now are you off? Is he offering you a high five? Are we sure that this is time? Joshua,
is that even him? No, that's okay. No, mine's not coming closer.
Oh wait, Willow, I didn't even think about this. We're on video call.
Mm-hmm.
How do we both have Joshua's?
This guy's not a Joshua. What's
wrong?
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
What's happening?
We're gonna be fine. No, we're gonna be fine if
Willow,
we just don't
look at me and blink if you are in trouble.
Talk about it. We're not gonna talk.
Willow is blinking
about anything at all because we're doing a bad podcast right now, and I don't notice anyone.
Joshua. Can you? Why is there another Joshua on Willow's side? My Joshua says not to worry about it. Yeah.
Really?
He looks more menacing than I remember. Willow. He's like.
Okay.
I mean, he's very tall.
Should
man.
we
He's
trust
wearing
him?
a bowler hat. I don't know. He just kind of stares very stoically. Hey, you wanna Eminem, Willow? I got some more.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Here you go. Willow, over here. Come over here. All right. Now, I don't mean to alarm you, but I'm not sure if the Joshuas can be trusted.
Wait, you actually have a guy over there?
Yeah, you do, don't you?
No, I was just saying some shit. I thought it would be funny.
Well, wait, let's drop some. Wait, hold on. All right, dropping irony here. You don't have a guy over there?
No, of course not. That would be insane. You think I would just still be here in front of the mic if there was a guy over there?
Everything's fine. Everything is good times on the Willow and Kim show. And Joshua, my man, in the corner.
Yep.
Who's real.
We love Joshua.
Willow. He's real.
He's so real.
He's the realest guy. He's real 9 times. He's real 1 times. He's real 1 times again. He's 911 real. Wow.
Yeah, guys, you should call someone about this. Probably
call in, guys.
when this
express your feelings about 9.
Comes out on Monday.
1.
Should really call
you on 911. Never forget.
Never forget to call, guys.
Come on, guys. Call the motherfucker. I mean, look, we're all the way post-irony, right? Mm-hmm. We're all the way around, okay? We're just two regular people talking, all right? Nothing crazy. We've escaped the irony.
Yeah, it's normal. We're good.
100%.
And that's beautiful.
I want to go back.
We gotta go back.
I want to go back to a pretend world where nothing made sense.
Oh my God.
Hello, Succ listeners. This is Phil Buck reporting from the front lines of the Ukraine-Russia conflict. Currently in Poland, I'm getting ready to join the Facebook Legion, not to be outdone by the Twitter Legion or Redditor Legion. I didn't have enough Twitter clout or Reddit karma to join those legions, though. Unlike the Reddit and Twitter Legion, us here in the Facebook Legion, we do have community standards that we abide by, such as we won't be using the B slur while we're out there on the battlefield. But I'm just checking in with you all to hopefully get your thoughts and prayers as I head into battle, and Godspeed and all that. So hopefully I'll be back soon for another episode.